Hey, Patekov. Should make sure it's transferring properly. What's the button? Emotes. That's not Hanzo. So yeah, I was just saying, Patekov, that Sea Thieves is updating. So it won't be available. To play for at least another 2 hours. I am downloading it. But even when I finish downloading it, it won't be available to play. I'm also trying a slightly different method of doing my stream. I was using the NDI plugin, which is much faster, to get it from my computer to the second computer. At the moment, I am using an RTMP Mona server. So that's something that I've had set up in the past. Will allow me to get streams from my friends, Butterfly or Taylor or whatever, and I'll be able to combine them all into one stream. So all the points of view can be on the one screen, and the one stream. Oh my. Attack commences in 30 seconds. Was it really being slow? Or was that just... Yeah, so I don't need to use RTMP from my computer to the second computer. But I'm just testing it out. Let me know if there's any bad stuff going on. Oh my god! Actually, bloody hell! That's probably confusing because I had both of them turned on, didn't I? That would have been why it was lagging. Oh my god! And you probably heard my voice twice. I so apologize. I just realized what I did. Should be better now. Yeah, that's my bad, because for my opening scene, where it shows what I'm doing but no voice, I've still got that set up to use the NDI, so I had the NDI turned on, but I didn't turn it off when I changed scene. So it was doing both the NDI scene and the RTMP scene at the same time, so that's why the audio doubled up. And one of them would have been a bit later than the other, because yeah, the RTMP is a bit slower than the NDI to get across the network. But yeah, in any case, Sandig won't be playing tonight because he's got ADSL 2 internet that runs like ADSL 1, so he won't be able to update anywhere near in time. Butterfly may be on tonight. Taylor is on, but I think he may just be too tired to make an appearance. So for the moment, it's just me. I'm just playing some Overwatch, just some quick play. I haven't really balanced the audio or anything in this game yet, but it should be okay, I think. Gonna have ult soon. Poor guy. That was a pretty easy win. Yeah, so let me know about the quality of the stream and stuff. I've had to put like a delay on the audio bars around my avatar thing. And they should be synced well enough for the moment. I also don't think I really need to put too much effort into them because I don't think the bars need to be too accurate. But as long as they're generally right, I think it's okay. Let me know about that though. Apart from that, I think everything should be the same. But yeah, there'll also be a little bit more latency between what I do and what you see. Maybe about another half second or something. Because yeah, the RTMP takes longer to get to where it's going than the NDI does. But it'll still be by far and away much quicker on Mixer than Twitch or anything comparable, so... Don't think anyone... Yeah, no one else is on. I don't think I'll bother putting any music on. Let's do some talking. Have you played Overwatch or got Overwatch, Patokov? Let's go Raid Hog.
One man apocalypse. I read you.
So it's not repeating the audio now? Ah, cool. Cheers. Also upped the frame rate of the stream up to 48 FPS from 30 yesterday. So it's also got a bit more bitrate. I'm conscious of how much bitrate I put out because of mobile internet plans, if anyone ever watches with that, or just also device power as well. And I also think there's like diminishing returns on how much frame rate in particular you need, but also that stuff. Yeah, Overwatch is quite a big game. Oh, he got me good. That's McCree. Got me good. He is the cowboy. He can unleash all his 6 bullets very quickly. Hey, Senor Calabaza. Senor Calabaza. I think it was you that was asking on the YouTube about Warframe, I think? Or am I mixing names up or something? I'm really not too good with names. Sure. What's your question, Calabaza? Hopefully I can answer it.
Tactical visor activated.
I mean, I could probably play some Warframe now as well, because I'm really just waiting for the others to get on and Sea of Thieves as well. I don't know Spanish, sorry. That's alright. That was a naughty McCree. Where can I put this Bob? Oh, we already killed him. Yeah, I'll play some Warframe after this match, I guess. Because yeah, I'm really just waiting for the Sea of Thieves update, but that won't be for another 2 hours. Oh, that's alright. No worries, Potoka. Have a good one. I play Warframe on PC, Calabaza. As for region, I play any region. I don't really care about the ping. No, I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Unfortunately, the PC version and the console versions are different builds of the game, so they're not cross-play compatible, and they probably never will be. Essentially, the PC version is like a beta test for the console versions. Yes, I do have Excalibur Prime.
Tactical visor activated.
It's almost over.
Oh, he headshot me. That was a good shot by that Hanzo.
This is not the end. 10 seconds.
Hold out a little longer.
Yeah, I'll totally play with you and try to give you some tips and stuff. Yes, I do have Excalibur Prime. I'm a founder. Hopefully we can stop them here. Match. Oh well. I'll launch some Warframe. the eye back on. Oh no, RTMP is working again. Ah, freaked me out there. It's been a while since he showed up.
Visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Now I gotta change stream. Warframe. And change the YouTube game. Just make sure I got the right thing. Yeah, play Warframe. Cuckoo. Back in the game. Change the YouTube play game to Warframe. Not sure I understand. Are you saying that if I log into a Nintendo, then it becomes part of that Nintendo account or something? I'm not sure how the Switch works. Warframe, Nintendo, Switch. Warframe, PC account.
Captain, do you know any 10 open on this ship? There's energy residue everywhere. Yeah, scan your system. Look for signs of intrusion. Yeah, you understand, this is gonna need to be reported to High Command. Yeah. Well, this is very serious. 4 will want to know.
Okay, so it can be transferred to the Switch. I see. I don't think that I'm allowed to do that. Yeah. I'm not allowed to, share the account that way. Unfortunately I can't, Calabaza. That's, yeah, that's been specified as part of, account sharing and selling, which is, prohibited, and if I do it, then my account can get banned, which, I certainly don't want to have happen, so that's not something I'm able to do, sorry. I can give advice on Warframe, however. But yeah, not the migration.
Next. You. Visa now. What's this? Visa expired. Take a control. Prepare another confinement transport.
Sure, let's do this.
There's no excuse for an expired document. Next.
It doesn't matter if there's an exchange of money, it's still like account sharing is still bannable, so doing that is still bannable.
Only under the shadow.
They would ban my account if I
potential shine.
shared the account that way. Finish the direct. I'm not sure what that means. Do you mean finish the stream?
Attack us, and we'll counter.
Oops, not too close to that. Might mean direct message, like on YouTube, I'm not sure. looked like someone else was joining the mission, but apparently not. Usually at this time I would be playing Sea of Thieves, but got a game update, so it won't be available for another couple of hours. So, just play another game until until Sea of Thieves comes back up. Yeah, I stream to Mixer, Twitch, and YouTube. The links should be in the description below the video. Kill my death cube. No worries, see you on Twitch, Calabaza. Oh wait, I actually have to do life support, don't I? Yeah, it streams to all 3 platforms at the same time. Trying to kill my death cube again. It's just rude. Cheers for the follow. Tantan Barbaran, which I assume is Senor Calabaza from YouTube. My Excalibur, yeah. There's supposed to be 3 other people in this mission, but it didn't join me with anyone. This is an arbitration, so it's the mission type where if I die, then that's it. I think they just consumed one of my Death Cube's lives. My Death Cube has primed regen, so it can res itself, I think, 3 or 4 times. Have to use something other than my Exalted Blade to take these drones out. That's why I keep switching to Operator. Oh, they killed my Death Cube for good. They're so mean. My Death Cube would be getting targeted a lot more because when I switch to Operator, they target it because it's the only thing there, technically. Otherwise, my Death Cube normally wouldn't die. Usually, the other teammates are the ones that take out the arbitration drones. Oh well, that's 10 minutes. I would go longer if there were other people in, but I may as well do something with other players. Oh yeah, that's just my keyboard inputs. Keyboard and mouse inputs. Some of them are rebound. To make it, some of the keys are rebound to make it easy to use, like my rolls and stuff. I use different keys than what most people would probably use. What mission to do? Don't really need the Argon Crystal. I think I'll do it anyway. It's a quick capture. So why not?
You are here to find our target. Bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
We need to purge this place.
I am in a public group, right? I should be.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Wait, don't get stuck.
The capture target has information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Hey, Fire Needles. How you doing today? Yep, this is Warframe. Currently, Sea of Thieves is offline because they've got the February 6th update rolling out. So, I'm downloading that. What am I at the moment? I've almost fully done it, 28 gigabytes, but I don't think I'll be able to play it until 12 AM, midnight my time. Because they said the servers would be down from 10 AM to 2 PM GMT. So for like 4 hours. And that should translate to about...
Move and strike. We have to win this.
Midnight my time.
No longer detecting signs of a juggernaut.
So basically I can't play it,
You are safe.
even if I have it downloaded. So I'm just doing some Warframe for the moment. Another viewer was interested in some Warframe. Yeah, it should be good. I don't know what the changes for it are yet. When I looked it up like half an hour ago or something, when I started the download, they hadn't got the patch notes yet. Yeah, I don't know what they've done to that yet. Yeah, I got Discord, Senor Calabaza. Let's see. Sea of Thieves patch notes. Do I have these out yet? It's also the Friends free-to-play thing.
Tenno, the balance of power continues to shift. Navigation is marked with new invasions.
No, they haven't got the new patch notes on the website yet. Sea of Thieves. The Orchid. What do you mean, Orchid? You mean the type of Warframe that it is? Let me just look up that Twitter. The Warframe I'm playing at the moment is Excalibur Prime. It's I think you're thinking of the UES Incontrovertible from Escape Velocity. Or, which was the ship in my picture. That's what you're thinking of. Warframe that saved... Oh no, you're thinking of the Lotus, sorry. Yeah, the Lotus.
Covered in blood.
Safe and sound.
This is a spoiler, the Lotus is missing. This is the Lotus's helmet. Yeah. It's kind of similar, if you're not familiar, I guess, because Lotus and Orchid are both plant thingies. This is the Lotus's helmet. As part of the current story, she's been essentially kidnapped or brainwashed. We still don't know what's happened to her. This is my personal room on my ship. Full of stuff. And my shrine to Excalibur. Calabaza. My Discord is... let me get the link. I'm not available to talk at the moment, though. While I'm streaming, I only have the people in that I'm playing with, basically. But the link... Where is it? Info desk. is that? Yeah, so at the moment, this ship, the Orbiter, it's like your personal shuttle around the solar system. It has an AI in it called Ordis, and at the moment Ordis is simulating the Lotus. So Ordis usually appears, I think, on the right side, and Lotus usually appears on the left side when you're playing. But because, yeah, Lotus is missing, Ordis is simulating what she would say. So it sounds exactly like the Lotus, it's just the picture is like Ordis is got like a funny looking version of her, like a computer version of her, basically. What to do? Sure. I'm in an open game, so I don't know why other players, I haven't been matched with other players. There we go, there's another player. So Lotus will probably appear on the, or the facsimile of Lotus will probably appear on the screen when I get in the mission. There, yeah, that's the facsimile of Lotus.
Defend the cargo until
That's exactly what Lotus sounds like, though. Alright, no worries, Calabaza. Yeah, Lotus is a bit funny looking. It's a helmet. Oh, one of my teammates already went down. Did someone use the... No? You can use these lasers to help defend the pod. They'll knock down pretty much anything though, including Tenno. What are you shooting at? So my character's a Tenno, which is essentially a child that was in a subspace accident, which gave them abilities. The ability to control the void. So this is what my character actually, or this is a projection of what my character actually looks like. This is the Tenno, aka the operator, the thing that operates the Warframe. But this is only a projection of it. The Tenno basically control the Warframes using like the best wireless technology. They use in the lore they use the somatic link, which uses the subspace to basically control the Warframe. So yeah, it's like if they had a warp drive connection to the Warframe. So like instantaneous control basically. Lotus, we initially thought was human, but in later revealed story we find out she's actually a sentient, which was a basically a robot race created by the the same people that created the Warframes and created the circumstances for the incident with to create the Tenno, the Orokin, and the Orokin created the sentience to travel between space, you know, at normal speeds, and survive the harshness of space, and essentially start colonizing it, so the Tenno, so that the Orokin could then rock up and everything would be done. But the Sentients didn't like that, and they ended up coming back and starting a war with the Orokin, and that's known as the Great War. And Lotus, as a Sentient, was part of that war, but she ended up, as far as we know, rebelling against the Sentients and protected the Tenno from both the Sentients and the Orokin. Yeah, she literally stole Earth's moon and hid it in the void subspace. So that the Tenno could not be reached by either the Sentients or the Orokin. Hey, Wade the Blade, aka the King, on YouTube. I forget the reasons on why she wanted to, or needed to hide the Tenno on the moon. There was a reason, but I just can't remember it at the moment. I'm doing good today, Wade. I'm just waiting until Sea of Thieves comes back online so that I can try out the new changes in the patch. So I'm just playing some Warframe and chatting. And where is Spine Needles? Oh yeah, I remember that name. That was from the other day. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm just... because I can't play it at the moment, so they've got the Sea of Thieves update. I can download it. I think it should be finished downloading now. Let me check. Yeah, the update has finished downloading. It was a 28 gigabyte update, which apparently is basically a complete re-download of the game. So they've said on their Twitter that the game will be down from 10 AM to 2 PM GMT, which translates 2 PM GMT is 12 AM AST. So I should be able to play it in about another hour and a half-ish. Hopefully some of the others will be online. Butterfly is not online. Let me check Steam. Oh no. Wait. Wait. What are you not doing online, Butterfly? Yeah. I'm in East Coast Australia. Let me know if the Warframe game sound is too loud, because I haven't checked out the sound levels for that as compared to voice yet. Cool. I believe you guys are still daylight saving time, so that would mean 1 AM. You should be able to play. Cool. It should sound relatively levels good, because I got it adjusted so that the way I would normally have the sound is so that the voice levels should be good as well. I'm still unsure of exactly what changes they've put into Sea of Thieves. I haven't seen any patch notes yet. Hopefully the patch notes will be up when the servers are up though. Good to know what the changes are going in. Yeah. We know that they're going to be... they've done something adjusting the weapons. Yeah, no details yet, I don't think. Sea of Thieves patch notes. I'll pull up the
For the 10-0.
Patch notes side as well. They might also be just rebalancing the weapons in general as well, so adjusting damage values or fall off values, maybe reload values. I think it would be cool if the pistol reloaded a bit faster than the sniper, although I'm not sure what their design philosophy on the weapons insofar as there'll be no like upgrades to weapons is, so I'm not sure if they want all the weapons to have like the same reload or anything. So Senor Calabaza, the percent 100% represents the weight I was when I started streaming at the end of the year. It's a secret number, so 100% equals X. So the lower the percentage is, the better. If the percentage is green, it means I lost weight since the last time I weighed myself. If it's red, it means I gained weight since the last time I weighed myself. I haven't weighed myself in a bit though, so I need to do that again. I'm a bit lazy with that. Let's see. void traces do I have? $600.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, for you it is. It's 10:45 p.m. for me though, because I'm in Queensland. We don't have daylight saving time. So the time I converted it to was my time. So it should be then 1 a.m. for you when the game comes back up. Since you're in New South Wales on daylight saving time. Ah, you're here.
We need to clean this area up.
Yeah.
Search for the source
Been
of the
waiting for you to
infestation
add me.
and exterminate
What?
it.
There's a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it.
I don't have Discord on a second screen because my second screen is my second computer.
There are fissures in the area. Use these to crack
That's why I
open a
went
relic.
boop in thing.
No, it's better if you do boop in the stream chat because I'm running OBS. It makes it silent, so I don't hear it. I live in Australia, Senor Calabaza.
Let's clean it up.
Yeah, I was alt tabbing to check if you're on. I don't think you've been there for long.
Being quiet.
Oh. But yeah, so the game's been available for download for almost 3 hours now, I think.
Yep.
And yeah, they're doing the update maintenance to the servers, so that was going to go for 4 hours, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. GMT, which should be 10 p.m. your time when it's ready to play Butterfly. I'm in Queensland, Senor Calabaza, which is the eastern side of Australia. The good side of Australia. Lol lol lol. I say that to mildly antagonize Butterfly. Who's on the west side. Let's be honest though, as far as gangs go, doesn't everyone want to be on the west side? You never really hear about the east side, do you? At least not in American media. Like movies. You only hear about the west side. I didn't even know if there was an east side, but I would have to assume there's an east side if there's a west side, right?
You have broken and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
I mean, the weather's been alright today, Calabaza, but we've been having record heat wave in Australia.
We got rain tonight.
Yeah, we got rain as well. Today, during the day. Are you saying Australia was sandwiched by rain?
Maybe.
Yeah, so
Do I have to uninstall it first?
no.
Well, I'm clicking on install and it's not installing.
No, I went to the update. Microsoft Windows Store. You click the 3 dots, top right, downloads and updates, and blue button top right, get updates. And it should just update it.
I don't know, it might be my work thingy.
It should be updated to in the Microsoft Store. Mine says 2.80.8795.2. It might be possible, depending on your Windows settings, that you've already downloaded it.
No, because mine doesn't. Well, maybe.
I don't know. What version is yours in downloads and updates?
Hang on.
I'll turn Warframe down a little bit. It's a bit loud for me. They should remove that Christmas decoration because it's not Christmas anymore.
Not a number.
How do I do that?
Enjoy this witticism?
Decorate? Surely.
I thought it was a completely. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
What's that?
Should be right.
You could uninstall the game and reinstall it, but mine just updated.
I thought that's what they were supposed to do this time round. Mine's updating currently. Am I signed in as the right person?
I'll check if it launches.
Yeah, no, mine's all good. It's doing it.
And mine's launching.
I think my work address, my work thingy was upsetting it a bit. Does that. And because I had to change my password today for work, so it would all be like, yeah, we do not recognize you.
How do I remove my Christmas decorations? I don't remember how I put them on.
Settle city over here.
What's that?
I'm playing Civ. Found where I'm going to go settle my next city.
Yeah. Mine's working, it's just I can't connect because there's no servers. Hey, Max Army gang, oh yeah. The update is the February 6th update, so we're not sure what the changes are yet. They haven't put the patch notes up on their website or Twitter yet. But it's the bug fix and balancing patch, so it might also be the one that includes the changes for keyboard, mouse, and controller for Xbox. Maybe, I'm not sure. I think they wanted to test that before the release of Arena. Is that correct, Butterfly?
What's that?
The keyboard, mouse, and controller changes for Xbox with who you can play with. I think they said they wanted that before Arena so they could test it, but I'm not sure on that. They will have the weapon balancing, so we're not exactly sure what that entails. It may just be what they've done to mitigate double gunning, but it could also include balancing of the weapons, such as damage, reload time, and range drop-off or something, but we're not sure on that, so... Yeah, currently we don't really have any details. They do have the Friends Play Free thing, which will allow you to give up to 3 codes out to people, and they'll be able to play for the time, I think like a 4-day time period or something, I think. And we know that there'll also be, I think there's a new mercenary ship hull that we'll be able to get from, I assume, Duke. But, yeah, we don't really know anything other than that. So we'll find out in about an hour. That's when the servers should be back up and operational. So I've downloaded the patch and I'm ready to go. Butterfly is downloading the patch now. So hopefully that'll be done in time for the servers coming back online. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what they've done. Hopefully all the fun times. Started watching Titans today, Butterfly.
You made me angry. Good work.
Any good?
It's got some weird choices for dialogue cuts and stuff, but you know, nothing that really ruins it or anything. I'm like an episode and a bit in so far.
Yep.
And yeah, it's going all right. They start off focusing on, I mean, you'll guess it straight away, I'm sure. They start focusing on Raven.
Yeah.
And her awakening, not really awakening, but her awakening
Finish your mission and
as
we'll take a look inside.
becoming a hero, basically. And it's got Dick Grayson as well, and someone else. Was Stargirl. Stargirl was DC, wasn't she? Was she a Teen Titan?
Yes.
Who are the Teen Titans?
Starfire.
Oh, Starfire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would be Starfire then. The other lady. Yeah, Pine Needles should be up in an hour. Yeah, I was just talking to Butterfly about how I started watching the Titans TV series on Netflix. It's the
So you
mature.
haven't seen Carmen Sandiego
It's
yet.
the mature one. No, I haven't seen Carmen Sandiego yet. Yeah, so far I've got no real complaints or anything with Titans. It's just getting started, really. I've only seen the first episode in a bit, so
Successful mission.
I haven't really been able to form an opinion yet. I'll have to keep going with it, see how it goes. But yeah, so far, in the first episode and a half, I've been introduced to Raven, Dick Grayson, aka Robin, and was it Starfire? Was it Butterfly?
Starfire, Beast Boy, Cyborg.
Oh no, yes, also Beast Boy. Beast Boy, I've seen a little bit of him. He was stealing a video game. But no Cyborg yet. I really doubt Cyborg would be in it. Because he's in the movies. Although I haven't looked at who they have in the show. But yeah, I think that Titans is definitely going to show the ugly side of being vigilantes. And maybe if they should be a thing at all. Which, I mean, our society is deemed they shouldn't be a thing, right? But, you know, not their society. Pine Needles said hi, Butterfly.
Hi, Pine Needles. I was hoping you might play some Overwatch.
I was playing some Overwatch, but
It's alright, I've got to update mine anyway.
Calabaza was talking about some Warframe. So, vigilantes are people that take the law into their own hands. So, like, someone who, like, kills a rapist or something like that, you know? Instead of, letting the law enforcement and the justice system handle it, which is the proper way to have a society, taking your version of justice into your own hands, which is like what Batman and all the other superheroes do. Although, to be fair, a lot of superheroes are also more at a cosmic level, which is out of the realm of the normal justice system, right?
I'm still detecting a lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Mackenzie. The game is not up yet. It should be another hour before Sea of Thieves is up. Vigilantes, the justice system certainly thinks, in the real world, certainly thinks vigilantes are undesirable. But it depends on what they do, so... Oh, is it? Is it 2 PM GMT now? Huh. The time translator said it would be 12 AM my time. Maybe I was looking at it in daylight saving time. Or do you have daylight saving time currently, High Needles?
No, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't?
No.
Oh. No, I'm getting a Kiwi beard still. So... just with everything in life, there would be, like, different types of vigilantes, like a vigilante spectrum, basically. Just, like, everything's shades of grey, really. That's just how real life works, right?
That's wrong.
But you know what I mean. Like, so you could have a vigilante that just follows and reports, sort of thing, you know? And that...
It's the fact that you use the word the shades of grey.
and that's basically harmless and what citizens do anyway, but they could be obsessed with doing it. You could have ones that are more nefarious, like, what's his face? What was his name again?
I don't know, you're telling the story, not me.
The Zimmer guy. What was his name again? He was the one that, stalked and killed Trayvon Martin for no reason, really. He was basically a vigilante. He basically took the law into his own hands. He was on the phone with the police, and they literally told him to do nothing, but he did. So he was basically a vigilante. So that's like, you know, wasn't the worst type of vigilante, but also not a, I suppose, a good type of vigilante. A square nut. A really bad vigilante. You know, they would be the ones that basically just take revenge on people. Like, yes, the person they took revenge on clearly did something wrong, like killing someone or something like that, but if they take it into their own hands and apply their own justice to them, which is basically like what Batman does, then, yeah, that's a violent vigilante, and the law doesn't like that at all. But there's no extra, like, punishment for vigilantes, I don't think. It's just that that's what they are. You know, so they would, if they beat someone up, they would get, you know, charged with assault. If they killed the person, they would get charged with manslaughter or murder or something. There's no extra punishment for doing it as a vigilante. There may even, depending on the circumstance, be reductions in the sentence, maybe. Or maybe no sentence at all. It kind of all depends on the circumstance. That's what life is, though, isn't it, Butterfly? Big fat, it depends.
Substantial. No, no, no. Ah, fuck.
How you doing, Squanner? So, like, Batman usually knocks people out, right? So he doesn't kill them. Although what we know about knocking people out and concussions nowadays puts Batman in a very bad light. Even though it's better than just killing the person. So he's a violent vigilante superhero. Although people like him because, you know, he goes after incredibly violent criminals in his world, like the Joker and stuff like that. Superman, like, say Superman going after, like, a normal criminal who's, like, shooting bullets at someone, and he just stands in front of it and, like, stops it. And then he, kind of knocks the guy out or just takes him to the police or something. Like, that's also vigilantism or vigilantism. What's the plural, Butterfly? Whatever, you know what I mean. That would still be that, although people really don't mind that at all because he kind of didn't do anything really wrong, and I think technically it could be like a citizen's arrest as well and defending someone. Like, I don't think he would be charged for doing that because, you know, because Superman is so capable of overpowering the person that he just carries them around like a baby. He doesn't hurt them at all. Like, there's nothing to charge him with. He's just doing defense, basically. I don't know. It's all depends on the thing. But yeah. But then, say if you had Batman was having a bad day, and it's the same scenario but with Batman, and instead of just knocking the guy out, he beats him within an inch of his life. That would be something that a normal person could be charged with, right, Butterfly? Like, that's going way too far to stop the violence? I don't know. Not too up with the justice system, and it changes depending on where you are, so the Australian justice system has differences compared to the American one and various European ones and stuff. In a lot of comic book continuities, they eventually come out with some sort of, like, vigilante act. Like, that's what the whole Civil War in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the comic book universe was about. Basically wanting heroes to register. Yeah, and I think that was like the plot of Incredibles as well, something to do with the liability or something, wasn't it, Butterfly? I haven't seen Incredibles. Yep. Was that Incredibles 1 or 2? No, I think in Incredibles 1, from what I understand, they had to stop being superheroes because of the liability problems.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Incredible destroyed everything.
Yeah, but he did it to save a life, and I actually watched, I think it was a film theory or something on it, which pointed out that at the time, yeah, that was illegal, but later on, doing something like that is legal. Or at least not a felony or criminal. Yeah, it really depends though. That's why we have the justice. It's best to use the justice system. To use law enforcement to bring people to the justice system as appropriate. Oh, I guess an example of a really bad vigilante who, although was doing it for kind of altruistic reasons is Light from Death Note. So Light killed, I think, thousands of people while he was acting as Kira. If you've watched or heard of Death Note, he basically gets a book. He can write someone's name in it and how they die, and they die. And he uses it to bring what he feels is justice to the world, so that the bad guys don't get away with it. And he kills a lot of people, and a lot of very, very bad people. But he also, a lot of the people he killed were already being punished by the justice system. So, like, for instance, he killed people who were already in prison, for example. So, and a lot of people in the Death Note story do find him to be a hero of the people. But yeah, he was basically a vigilante. He's a vigilante who basically never had to leave his room.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, I'd recommend watching Death Note. They've got the Netflix movie, which isn't too great. But the anime series, which I think they also have on Netflix, that one's worth watching at some point. Honestly, I can't remember if there's a lot of blood in it. I think there is blood, but I don't know. I can't really remember. I'm sure there is. It's a more mature anime. But the thing that's most mature about it is the themes of why he's killing and everything. Yeah, Death Note, the one you should watch is the anime. Because that's the it was a manga, you know, turned into anime. The Netflix movie is generally considered not too good. I watched it. I actually watched it before I watched the anime, and yeah, it's it puts forth the idea of the Death Note, which is intriguing enough, I think, to get people to watch the anime. So, but the anime is much better in presenting the story and conflict and message of Death Note.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, Death Note, the Death Note series definitely concerns itself with justice and vigilanteism and stuff. I don't really read manga. Well, I haven't really read any manga, but I do watch anime now and then. I guess my main takeaway from Death Note myself was that basically everyone's for justice, right? It's just that everyone's definition of justice is different. And that's why we have, as a society, the justice system, which is collectively the most fair way we can think of to apply justice. However, because of that, it has problems and won't be able to get justice for everyone. However, if you have one person in charge of justice, they will do justice the way they see it. And I'm saying justice really quite a lot. Aren't I, Iron Justice?
I've discovered another another life support capsule.
But the anime as well is a very interesting intellectual game of cat and mouse between Light, aka Kira, and the people that are trying to catch him. So it's not like it's a battle, a physical battle. It's like a investigative chess game. So at the start of the Death Note story, no one knows he has such a thing. No one knows how he's killing people. They just know that there's a pattern and that he is killing them, or that someone is killing them. So they also have to figure out like how he's killing people and what the conditions are and everything on that. It's really quite a interesting series.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
But yeah, Death Note definitely deals with the topic of justice and vigilantes. Like, are they good? Are they bad? Are they always good? Are they always bad? You know, what is justice? Have you seen the Death Note anime, Butterfly?
Yeah.
You have? Nice. What do you think about it? Is my description of it any good?
Yeah.
I don't really want to give anything too much away about the game of cat and mouse. The Netflix movie is a very simplistic version of the manga / anime, that's for sure. But you know, it has Willem Dafoe in it, and he's freaking awesome, as always. In my mind, it basically serves as an ad to get people interested in the anime, though. Time is it? 11:08. Let me see. Try Sea Thieves again. Let's see if
Life support incoming.
I can connect, or if it's just gonna Kiwi beard me. I've set up my Mona server again, Butterfly. So I'll easily be able to. Yeah, I'm still getting Kiwi bearded on Sea of Thieves. What am I even doing here? Time survival countdown.
Support capsule is now available.
Tell me.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I should pull my Exalted Blade out. This is what I call my Cherry Blossom Destroyer build. because whenever I hit something with my Exalted Blade, there's a 50% chance sparks will fly out and do damage to everything nearby, aka cherry blossoms, because my energy color is cherry blossom pink, because why not? It's freaking awesome. Can't really see the sparks too well when I'm running forward real quick. Trust me, they're there.
I'm gonna say you lie, I don't see any.
Oh, they're there. When I got my Exalted Blade out, which is the pink energy blade, and the screen shakes, that means that the, what I call the cherry blossoms went off. If I do an arbitration and attack the enemies that are invincible to my, Exalted Blade, then you'll definitely see the, explosions go off, because they'll basically be filling the entire screen.
Sure.
Because it doesn't get a lot of opportunity to proc the AoE, because most enemies just like die incredibly quickly to my Exalted Blade. But if they're invincible to it, it fills the entire screen. And it looks wonderful. I'll do an arbitration next.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Ah. Apparently I did the damage. I don't remember doing any. I was just shooting them with my Zenith. My Zenith is an assault rifle, and it's pretty cool. Normally it fires fully automatic, but you can launch a disc from it, and the disc like hovers in the air, and for a particular radius around it, that's what's putting the pink dots on the enemy's heads. So it lets me know exactly where the headshot box is. But also when the disc is out, it changes it into semi-auto mode, and the semi-auto mode has infinite punch through. So I can hit enemies through any amount of obstruction with the Zenith alternate fire. Arbitration. Ivara and Nikana buffs. So arbitrations are pretty cool. They're relatively new. They're an endless mission. Every hour you get given a arbitration that you can do. And you can do the arbitration up to once an hour. And if you die in if you fall down in an arbitration, you're knocked out of the arbitration. No one can pick you up or anything. As well, the enemies start at a much higher level, which is good. For me, anyway. Because I like it. And, what else? Oh, yeah. Every arbitration, you'll have a different Warframe and weapon damage bonus. I always play Excalibur, though, so almost never get my bonus damage. Not that it really matters. So my Excalibur is very strong. So here we go. Look at all my cherry blossoms. Ah! Oh, he died. He was made not invincible. Hey, rancid clown. Here we go. More cherry blossoms. Filling the whole screen. Until someone kills the arbitration drone. The arbitration drones are specific to this game mode, and they make nearby themselves and nearby enemies invincible to Tenno powers. So they take no damage from my Exalted Blade as long as they're near an arbitration drone. Usually I have to switch to operator to deal with it, but if I'm in a group with other people, I just let them kill it. How's Rancid Clown doing? on the mixer. We're just waiting for the Sea of Thieves servers to come back up. Should be about another 35 minutes, I believe. So just doing some Warframe, talking about vigilantes and justice and yeah. No worries, Senor Calabaza. Wait, did I let that die? I think I did. Yeah, it'll have to be later, Senor Calabaza. Because I'll be doing some Sea of Thieves stream in another 30 minutes.
For this arbitration, we bestow upon you the gift of mortality.
Hey Henrik, how you doing today? Welcome back. All the destruction. I really should go to the objective. So when I do the spin or that, it blinds them. And that makes it so they basically can't do anything, and they also take increased damage from melee attacks. Which are the waves from my Exalted Blade also count as melee damage.
Let's go on the offensive.
Ah, look at them all again, Butterfly. All the cherry blossoms filling up the screen.
I can't see it.
What do you mean you can't see it? It's right there.
Can't see.
Just all of them. All of them. I could kill the drone if I wanted to, but why would I? When I can have all the cherry blossom sparks. Just look at it. It's beautiful. I think that's just outrageous, Butterfly. I think you know you want to see it. Yeah, Sea of Thieves should be up. Yeah, Sea of Thieves should be up in about another 35 minutes, Henrik. It's currently offline because they're deploying the new update and maintenance. So I've got it downloaded, but I still can't play it. Just gives me a kiwi beard. How's your update going, Butterfly?
Done.
You done already? Nice. So yeah, we're ready to play. We just can't play at the moment. Servers aren't there. I think we're still not sure. Let me refresh the pages. I don't think they still haven't posted patch notes yet. So we still don't know exactly what any of the changes they've done are. We do know that the Friends Play Free thing will be active, so you'll be able to invite up to 3 friends to play for the next, I think, 4 days or something. I'm not sure on the time frame. And I believe they have a new mercenary hull or something that I assume Duke will have. I had a guy in the in an arbitration the other day tell me that my Exalted Blade doesn't do damage to the arbitration shields. And I was like, yeah, I know.
He thought you didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of understandable, but at the same time, it's not really that understandable, because by default, everyone would have their damage numbers on, and it literally says 0. You can see 0 every time I can't do damage to them. So yeah. I mean, you know, it's kind of good advice. But also, I can't be bothered switching my Exalted Blade out. I mean, the other teammates have to do something. Basically. If they didn't have that shield, then it would be even less challenging. My Excalibur is very powerful in this game, so I gotta have some balance for it. I should pay more attention so I can actually complete a dig. To be fair though, there are 3 other people in this game that should also be able to do that. Maybe they're all talking to people about Sea of Thieves as well. Do you like my little death cube? The death cube was the first companion I got in Warframe, and even back in the day when they released the first 3 Sentinels, death cube, carrier, and worm. Oh no, they also had ghost, I think. Was carrier an original one? I don't know if I can't remember if carrier was part of the original Sentinels or released slightly after. Anyway, it was one of the original. It was definitely one of the original Sentinels, and even back then, it wasn't really too great compared to the others. But you know, it's a floating cube called a death cube. How can you not get it? Anyway, nowadays they've had some more Sentinel love because you can also get Kubros and Kavats, which are space dogs and space cats respectively. And for a very long time, they were so much better on average than the Sentinels. Nowadays, you can also build your own 2-legged robot called a mower. The Corpus actually have mower as well. So these are Corpus. Is there a mower around here? You would have seen them, me killing their mowers, which are the 2-legged. There's one. That's a mower. So you can build your own mower. You can put bits and pieces together and make your own mower. It's pretty cool. I've got a couple, I think. One of them's got a top hat. Have you seen my mower with a top hat, Butterfly?
No, I've seen it.
What? I don't mean now, I mean in general.
Oh, no.
Surely I've shown you my top hat mower.
Nope.
It's got a top hat. I've called my top hat mower Top Hat Hacker. Sort of like a white hat or a black hat hacker. Because you can give the mowers the ability to automatically hack doors and stuff that have been locked by an alert. So I called him Top Hat Hacker. I think we'll extract. Because I haven't really been paying attention. Hey, Wingman. Mr. Alex. We're just waiting for the Sea of Thieves servers to come back online. They should be back up on the next hour, so about another 25-ish minutes. Should be back up. Yeah, because they deployed the update. Oh, it's only a 10 gigabyte update for the Xboxes, Butterfly. Because they give us a whole bunch of useless textures. No, they're literally useless because, like, for one, the LOD pop-in really isn't that bad on rare settings. And, it's not like having the extra texture detail or model detail for the LODs would help with the players anyway, because the players are much shorter distance than the LODs. So having those higher things gives you absolutely, well, it gives you no real visual advantage on PC, and it gives you certainly no tactical advantage on PC. I don't think it really matters if it's YouTube or Twitch for my stream, Calabaza. The mixer stream is the source stream though, so if it's giving difficulties with playback, I'd recommend viewing it on Mixer, which the link will be there as well. Oh yeah, so I'll show everyone my mower. So this is my mower that I've called Top Hat Hacker. You can put all the bits and pieces together, and you can see he's got a top hat. You should see his top hat butterfly. This is my latest mower though. Dinornis robustus. That's an actual species of mower, because mower is an actual species. But I believe they're extinct now though. No worries, Henrik. That sounds good. We should be able to play in about another 24 minutes or something. This is one of my Kubro, Lassie. I called her Lassie because she's a particular breed of Kubro that can find things for me. She digs things up and I can pick them up. That's why she's called Lassie. This is Helios Prime. This Sentinel's pretty cool. It will automatically scan things, which is cool because in Warframe there's a codex that you can build up of like finding out things about the end, like little lore details about the enemies and stuff if you scan them enough. And my Worm Prime's pretty cool. I put a cat face on him. I don't really like the look of my Jinn. I think Jinn is hard to make look good. My Shade also has a cat face. My Carrier's a bird with a cat face. Oh my, yeah. Doriga's a really weird looking one. Taxon's the... nowadays it's the first Sentinel players will get. Oxalis is a new one. Oxalis is really cool because it will automatically reveal fish and reveal the hotspots for fish on Venus, which is really cool. But I also have a couple of Kavata cats. So I've got Lassie and Stasis. You can only have one animal out at a time. Oh yeah, and I can also pet the animals. So I've got Dog named after a dog from Footrot Flats, and Butterfly won't like the name, but I've also got Jess, which is another Kubro from Footrot, or who is named after a dog from Footrot Flats.
She's the bitch.
Yes. Yes, she is.
That's why I don't eat Jess.
Well, also because you find the name jarring, I think.
No, because I also had a cousin called Jess. Well, not had, have.
Yeah.
A cousin called Jessie.
Guy or girl?
Guy.
This is my Helminth Charger Kubro. This is you can get infected by the infested, and you grow like a tumor on your neck, and you can actually drain the tumor into the breeding thing, and you can breed an infected Kubro, which this is an infected Kubro. I've got some beds that my cats and dogs can sleep on. And a toy. I'll give him a pat. Yeah, he's a good boy. Let's put him back in stasis. I'll pull out one of my cats. So, I've got cavitation. So, the cats are called cavarts. So I named this one cavitation, as in cavitation, because this particular breed of cavart gives a critical chance buff. So it kind of mixes in with cavitation, and I made it cavartation because it's punny, okay? Everyone likes it. That's what I say anyway. Oh, the padding bugged out. No. Come get a pat. Yeah. Ah, he's purring. What a good boy. Boy. Yes. Have a rest there. Uh-oh. I'm patting thin air again. And then I also have Rakshasa. I actually have 2 Rakshasas because I bred one specifically to look the way I wanted it to look, which is similar to cavitation. So I got 2 Rakshasas. That one's the new one. It looks basically the same as cavitation. And this is the original one. Rakshasa are a race of magical humanoid cats with reverse paw hands in Dungeons and Dragons. They're named after, what is it? Sanskrit demons or something?
You're telling the story.
This is a skin applied to Rakshasa, so that's not what Rakshasa really looks like, but it kind of looks demonic, which is pretty cool. So it makes Rakshasa really look like a demon. Or demon-esque. Oh. She's going to find her bed. Where's your bed? Yes? Yes, you can go to your bed. Here's a good girl. You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
Talking to Tabby or something?
Talking to Rakshasa.
No?
I'm talking to Rakshasa, my Kavat.
I don't know, I'm not watching.
What do you have against my Kavat? Here's a good girl. Uh-oh. So this is my personal quarters on my orbiter. And this is the Kavat corner. This Kavat's the best. And again, this is my Excalibur Prime shrine. Oh yeah, look at all those love hearts. It's because I love Excalibur Prime, you see. And then I've got 1 love heart for Lotus. Space Mum. And then I've got fish in my fish tank. Look at this one. He's got a big funny face. I caught that fish. Because you can fish in Warframe. That's a thing. It's one of my fancy statues. That I haven't bothered selling. And this is a diorama scene I made. So that's my Darth Clader skin variant that I made for Excalibur. And then here's my Excalibur Umbra, which is not Excalibur Prime. And then they're like having a fight, but in the middle is an Eidolon. Ooh. And then there's an Eidolon over here sleeping. Oh yeah, and then here's my space rat and my space bird that I captured. Serious business.
What are you doing, Muppet? You're supposed to be in bed.
And then this is my arcade machine. Because you can get an arcade machine in Warframe, obviously. The Ludoplex. and you can play Frame Fighter. Not many people play it, but it's literally like a fighting game, like Street Fighter in Warframe. But I've also got Happy Zephyr, which is literally Flappy Birds for Warframe. I know. I'll be honest. I only got a phone like in the past year or so I've never really played Flappy Birds. Zephyr is the Wind Warframe. So she's basically the Bird Warframe. Which is why she's a Flappy Bird. Ah. I'm real bad. To be fair though, I've barely played this game mode. Oh. Why does this need to exist? Because of course it does. Not that anyone asked the question, but it has to be answered. Ah, I got through. Ah, no. Alright, I'm really bad. We'll get rid of that. And then they also have Wormius, which is like a side-scrolling shootery thing. Look, that's my worm. The worm being a
Shouldn't be calling your dick such names.
What? So rude, butterfly. The worm is a sentinel, so I've got the worm prime version. Ah, I got special shooties. I'm shooting rockets out of my worm, butterfly. How does that make you feel, butterfly?
I don't know.
Oh no!
I went to reply to that email.
Oh, did you?
But I couldn't.
Ah. What, it doesn't exist or something?
Unregistered domain.
Oh, really?
It's like sad face. I like it when I get spam email.
Ah. What time is it? Oh, about 13 more minutes, butterfly. So that's Wormius. I've never really played it either. It's basically an old school space scrolly shootery thing. I think I was talking about Octavia the other day, and Octavia is a really cool Warframe. Octavia is the Bard Warframe, the musical Warframe. And with Octavia... Wait, I think its appearance...
How the Tenno arm themselves.
So the things on her arms, this is a different than default skin, but that's basically her music instrument on her arms, her mandicord. So you can see I'm looking at it as if I'm playing it. So she basically uses it like a dual disc, I guess, from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dual disc thingy. And you can make your own songs, so you get percussion, bass, and melody, and you can get different instruments. I think I don't have the plug instruments to make different songs. So this is the default song I use for Octavia, because with Octavia, her third ability, when that's active, yourself and nearby people that do things to the beat of the melody, they gain buffs. Like if you keep crouching, you'll turn invisible. If you're shooting, you'll do extra shots, and stuff like that. So this song makes it really easy to trigger those buffs. But I have some other songs. I haven't made these songs, but there's like a whole sub-community of Warframe that just makes mandicord versions of songs. So this is Ghostbusters one that someone made that I put into my mana cord. And Mortal Kombat. What else do I have? UNATCO. This is from Deus Ex.
Barkity bark bark. Enzo. Wait! Stop doing dick.
Oh wow. Oh wait, my buff song. So I'll play a bit of Octavia, and basically Octavia, she does music, kills enemies. So I'll just do a random mission. Sea of Thieves should be back up in about 10 minutes, I think, Butterfly. Assuming everything goes according to their plan, I'll just refresh their pages and see if they've said anything. No new tweets, no new patch notes.
We need to destroy the
So with Octavia, each Warframe has 4 abilities, and with Octavia, she has the Mallet, which puts down like a thing that like pulses and damages enemies. And she can put down the Resonator, which is like a rolling ball, and the Resonator can go and pick up a mallet, and then you've got this rolling ball of death that attracts enemies to it. And then the ability I was talking before is Metronome, so doing things to the beat of the music, jumping, crouching, firing, and melee attacks all give you buffs. And then Amp just doubles like all these effects basically. And the Mallet, Resonator, and Metronome are all a different part of the song. So the bass, the treble, and the beat, or whatever they were called, I forget. So
will have tight security.
Turn the volume up a bit. So this is my standard song that I use.
Watch out for enemy patrols.
That sounds okay, and
You're
also
looking for the
optimizes
It's critical that you
getting the buffs.
to that location.
Oh wait, do I not have my mana cord music turned on? Ah, I didn't have music volume turned on in general. So you can see that's just one bit of the music. Then I add the... Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's just going to be me and Butterfly and myself, so we'll have 2 spots. And this is the full song. So you crouch to turn invisible. So you can see the circles from the 3rd ability that are going towards the center of me. Those are the ones that you have to do to the beat. And because of the particular beat I'm using, it makes it really easy to get the buffs. Usually, however, I just use Metronome, which is the buff thing. Octavia doesn't, on the outside, seem to be a stealth frame, but she's actually the frame that can stay invisible the longest. She can effectively be always invisible. And she can make her allies invisible if they crouch to her song. So, which is actually quite a good buff frame. So this is, I'm using the Zacti pistol with the glaive melee weapon. And at the moment you can only do dual wielding between a pistol and a melee weapon with glaives, but they are going to do it in the future, that you'll be able to dual wield with any melee weapon. So you'll be able to have a pistol and a sword or something as well. The glaives are throwing melee weapons, so you can throw them and you can do normal attacks with them as well. And being able to use the pistol and the glaive means that you can still do all your melee combos and melee attacks, while also having full access to your pistol. So the Zacti and glaive are a really good combination because the Zacti basically fires a dart that then explodes. It's really easy to hit with, does AoE damage, and it even stuns them a bit if you hit them directly with it and they survive. And then you can follow it up with a glaive attack. So the cool thing about the glaive as well is because it's a melee weapon, when you're invisible you get stealth damage bonuses for melee weapons, so my damage increases with the glaive when I'm invisible, which is really cool. Alright, I've got about 5 more minutes, Butterfly.
Target destroyed. Proceed to the extraction point.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool warframes. There's like over, I think at this point, 35 unique different warframes in the game. And then there are variations of the warframes. So like a prime version of the warframe, which is the same thing, it's just like a little bit better in some respects. Octavia currently doesn't have a prime version. So yeah, there are many cool types of warframes. So my main one's Excalibur. Excalibur Umbra is basically Excalibur Prime for non-founders. I really don't need that Chroma anymore because I got Chroma Prime. Chroma's like the Dragon Warframe, and depending on the energy color you choose for him, his abilities change and his damage types change for his abilities. It's pretty cool. He can do a lot of weapon damage. Oberon is really cool. He's the quote-unquote Fairy King. He's the Paladin Warframe, and he's very in touch with nature. You got Frost. Frost obviously does frosty things. He can make a snow globe. Blocks all incoming damage. Hey, Italian CHR Italian Chiri 93, I think. Welcome back, Square Nut. Yeah, got the Prime version of that. Yeah, we're gonna play SOT as soon as we can. Do they have the patch notes for that yet?
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin?
We've been checking, but they haven't got them yet. So Vara's the bow warframe. She can summon a exalted bow that fires many arrows at once. It's pretty freaking cool. Nova's like she's the like black hole sort of warframe. She can create wormhole doors that can transport herself and teammates over great distances very easily. It's pretty cool. Then Octavia, you saw before. Trinity is the main healing Warframe. Although, like, Oberon also does a very good job at healing, but Trinity is kind of like a priest. Yeah, I play Warframe every day, Square Nut. Every day. I'm actually a founder. So I got the Excalibur Prime. Then Ash is he's the most ninja Warframe, probably. He can literally throw shuriken and throw down a smoke pellet. And he's got blades in his arms. Pretty nifty. You got Atlas, the Titan of Stone. He's the rock Warframe. He can literally do like punch people. He's kind of like One Punch Man a bit, and he can petrify people. It's really cool. Banshee's the sound Warframe, as in like she controls sound. She can make no sound. She can make a lot of sound. She can quake. She can expose enemy weak spots. Pretty cool. Ember's obviously the Pyromaniac Warframe. She's pretty mad. She's received a lot of balances over the years. Equinox is literally 2 Warframes in one. So if I choose Equinox, there's a day and a night Equinox. So its main ability is Metamorphosis. So what is it? I believe, yeah, this is both of them together, the day and night side. And then that's the day side, and that's the night side. And depending on which side you are choosing to play at that time, your power set changes. Oh, cool. Apparently Sea of Thieves is up, Butterfly. Let's refresh these pages and get the game launched. Let's see. Running for duty. Alright, it hasn't given me a Kiwi beard yet. No, it's loading in. Okay. So, I'll be switching to Sea Thieves now. If you want to load up Sea Thieves as well, Butterfly.
Nope.
You're not going to load it up?
I am.
So mean, Butterfly. Oh, wait. Prue and Cohen come first. Duke is giving out mercenary voyages for pirates who want a taste of gold from all the trading companies. Oh, that's right. They said they were going to give us another mission or something as well.
Yeah.
It's a great way to launch a new legend. Alright. Does anyone have the patch notes? Doesn't say anything about it on their Twitter or anything. It should be patch notes like 1.4.3 or 1.5 or something. I'm not sure what patch name they're going to do. I wonder if Reddit has the patch notes. No. I don't think we got patch notes yet. Alright. So I'll give Alex, Swingman, and Pine Needles an invite. You next. Oh, bloody hell, I just put it in the wrong chat and that's going to spam it. Apologies. Alright. invite Pine Needles and Alex. Invite sent. Oh wait, I have to also invite Butterfly. You are gonna play, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have to play.
Yeah.
You're not online for me to invite you, Butterfly. Let me see if I can invite you from offline.
Damn candy.
I know, I can invite you from offline, I think, Butterfly.
I like playing Civ with candy.
Yeah, alright. You got an invite, Butterfly? Alright, so Duke's moved from hiding behind the pole.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's to
Butterfly.
the open sea.
No, it didn't actually update. No,
What? So what did it do? Mercenary Voyage of the Rum Runner. Seek out the stash of a notorious rum runner, a set of prizes valuable to all the trading companies. Requires the loyal to the coin commendation. That should be the same. Okay.
Go.
Loyal to the coin. I assume that's just when we do this new quest. Mercenary Voyages. Track down this. Yeah, okay. There we go. So I guess the mercenaries are going to be a new faction now, are they? Going forward. They're probably the ones that'll do the arena or something. Alright. Let me give you another invite. Mr. Wingman.
Yep.
How's your update, Butterfly?
Slow.
It's what, sorry?
Slow.
Okay. Do you know what happened with it?
I have a few theories, and we have what I.
Yeah, I think all your bandwidth's going to your download, Butterfly. Okay, so the Friends Play Free is going for like 7 days, basically. So there'll be plenty of time to get your friends in. You get 3 codes, apparently, that you can have redeemed. A catch list. On the mixer. Sea Thieves just came back up, so... Just trying that. How long do you think your update will be, Butterfly? Do you think it'll be...
Long.
Long? Okay. Sad face.
That's what happened.
So, what, probably like half an hour or an hour or something until your update's done?
Overnight.
Overnight? Jeez. Ah, okay, so it hasn't changed.
Hi.
Sorry,
Can you hear me?
yeah. Yep, I can hear your pine needles. Can you hear me? I could hear you in the background. Why could I hear? Did they allow background
Yep.
sound? Oh wait, they've allowed.
That was me. I just muted
Oh my
the
god, they've
stream.
allowed background sound.
Can
I
you
don't
guys
know.
hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my god. That's what I wanted.
That's what you want.
Alright, I've just turned the NDI back
new
on.
sales you can get. Holy crap!
Sorry about that,
I
guys.
want those.
I'll go back and look at Duke. Warriors.
Come seeking
So
adventure.
Duke.
Need them.
Are we doing a break?
Get this mission, which costs 5 doubloons to get. 5 doubloons should be pretty easy to get.
Who should buy it?
Yeah, I did.
Do we do the voyage?
Yeah. I think you have to do the
Nice.
voyage to get the new mercenary stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do.
So they got, it looks like they got a scorpion on it. Scorpion stuff. Got some
Yeah,
cool...
it looks awesome. I saw it in the loading screen. It's super colorful.
What the sails? I don't know about the hull.
Yeah, I don't care for the hull or the flag, but I definitely want those sails.
The hull's got a red racing
Requires
stripe
the
on it
loyal
though.
coin. Loyal to the coin.
So apparently
It's loyal to
Butterfly's
the coin
game didn't
combination.
update, so she won't be able to play tonight. Sad face.
Sloop to our east.
Track down the
Are we
stashes of
actually-
Rum Runner and your maiden mercenary voyage. You get 50 doubloons when you complete it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
50 doubloons is a good amount though. It's a high reward.
Oh yeah. Especially for a 5 doubloon,
Yeah, input.
5 doubloon voyage.
Mm-hmm.
But how much are the sales, I wonder?
Oh yeah, so let's find out how the... I think it took me longer to swipe, so... Let's see what they did with...
You still got double gun.
That
You
seems
can.
basically just as fast. Wait, what?
What? I can't reload. What?
Actually, what did
Can you
they do?
reload?
Oh.
Can you use the ammo chest? Cause I can use it.
Oh yeah, I can use it.
That's weird.
No, it does take a lot
Yeah.
longer to do the double shot, and... Yeah, no, it does take
I
a
wonder
lot
how much
longer.
damage the sniper does.
Shot.
Doesn't seem like the sniper's reload time is much different.
That's as quick as I can do it.
Cool.
The first time I did it, it looked like it fired it as normal, but it actually didn't fire the shot off.
I don't know what damage it does.
So, you can still do it. It's a lot quicker than reloading, but you'll have at least a better chance to not get hit by the second shot now.
Alright. What do you think? Do you think it's still worth double gunning or just ghost sword?
I mean, the bit where you did it really quick. Oh, it looked like I did it real quick then, but it actually didn't. I think it's ghost consuming ammo. It was always of limited usefulness because you had to hit them with both, like, really quick and from hip fire basically, so it was only really optimal to do it against people that didn't know you were there, basically, or that were just too slow. I think I actually killed a lot more double gunners than I was killed by double gunners. Because also the thing with double gunning was you needed to take advantage of positioning, which was not what a lot of double gun players were doing.
Alright.
So, I mean, it's still useful, for sure. I mean, you can still get 2 shots off a lot quicker than the other person can.
Or at least get behind something.
Yeah, exactly. So you do have a lot of time in between to respond now. Yeah, I've only double gunned against the Kraken and the Mag. What in the world?
What?
Why is the railing gone?
Is it just that hull?
All the hulls have it there. I can't walk off it. I think, though, that I'm not standing on it. I'm standing in it.
Doing a moat?
Oh.
Might wait.
Standing a bit on the air. What's with that?
It's still got the lip, so you can't walk off of it. See how
Yeah.
it's got the lip there? So
Yeah.
it'll still count as a barrier. No.
That's weird. Hey, X Neo 90.
Alright, so should we do the voice now, or
Yeah.
what do we do?
I know I personally prefer having a cutlass. The cutlass is just really useful. I mean, you never run out of ammo for it, but it's also really useful for transport. With the jumping and super jumping. Even in combat. Yeah, that's what I use. I tried using the pistol the other night, and it's okay, but I definitely prefer the rifle myself. But that doesn't mean it's for everyone, so just do what works for you.
Ooh. Yes, that's cool.
Sunken. There's no anchor at the moment. Whether or not that's because we're already parked, I don't know. Was that something they were talking about changing? Sunken Grove, yep. Cool. Quite close to all of these.
Yeah, we are. Should probably go Sunken Grove first, which is basically.
Yeah.
Is there a skeleton hole? A skull hole or whatever that is called?
I don't see any scarforts.
Okay.
I mean, you can still do the double gunning. It's just you can't do it instantly. I think most of the time it was better to do it staggered anyway, so you make sure you hit. Honestly, I wasn't really killed that much by double gunners. I think the only double gunner that really gave me any problems was the one from the other night when remember when we were doing the Fort Butterfly? For like an hour and a half? That purview guy, he was actually giving me trouble with his double gunning. Because he could hit me. I always hit him first, but yeah. Oh, compared to the other double gunners I've run into, yeah, he's a head above the rest at least. But he also did have good view sights for me though, being on the island. Most of the double gunners I've fought have been when they've boarded our ship or I boarded their ship, so in much tighter spaces where I can run past them or use furniture or masts as cover.
You can run straight off the railing.
Can you?
Does anyone know how long these
You can't walk off.
last? Like the new sales and stuff? long do you cast them?
Not sure, but I plan on getting them today. I ran straight off it.
They'll last for a good amount of time.
I don't know if it was lag or...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there was a sloop.
I think I didn't have enough
Close
speed.
around.
Surely it's bugged for us for some reason. I don't know why they would change that. It seems an unnecessary change.
Agreed.
Was
Maybe
the
it'll
stream
help with people like wanting to lunge off the front?
Yeah, that could be a reason. Valid reason, for sure.
Yeah, we got to raise sales.
Was the stream being laggy for anyone else? Just make sure that Mona server's off. Because I switched games, the Mona server had a bit of a hissy fit.
That was close. Look at that.
What you shoot?
Alright, cool. Just let me know, guys. I should totally change the game of the stream to Sea of Thieves instead of Warframe.
Yeah, quite possible.
I just remembered about that. You do that, guys?
Literally like 3 feet from hitting.
Anyone know how to get to the cave?
Like a mini Athena.
Yeah, you're right.
And then I need to change the game on YouTube.
So what do we have here? Look at the campfire in the cave.
I'm at the lowest point.
In walls of stone.
Yeah. I think that double gun change is fair enough they've done, so...
Oh, I found it.
Just can't do it instantly.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if it'll be a big enough change.
At the very least, it evens the playing field between PC and Xbox. In that regard. Which is good, for sure. But whether or not it helps people, gives them enough time to dodge a shot, yeah. We'll just have to play and find out.
Yeah.
What's the
Skellies.
the high ground above munitions arch?
Oh, I know where it is.
In this
I
arch.
know where the arch is, but with the beacon.
That like people are hanging.
That's
the archway.
land. If you lift your Latin up.
Alright.
can't see anything.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gunpowder barrel.
No worries, Henrik. Cheers for watching. Have a good day. Oh, there's a new tweet. Seed Thieves servers are back online.
So
oh, they've got the release notes.
Was Butterfly kidding, or is it literally going to take all night?
I don't know. Are you kidding, Butterfly? Don't you have NBN?
We got really bad rain, so...
yeah, the copper.
Like, a lot of rain.
Not
as much as Townsville, but...
Alright. Double gun switching. Combat balancing improvements. Double gun switching. The Flintlock, Blunderbuss, and Eye of Reach have new wield animations and enforce a delay when equipping and switching between these weapons. Fluid swordplay. Missing a cutlass swing no longer slows player movement down, ensuring a more fluid swordplay experience. That's good. That will definitely help the sword in player versus player combat. Eye of Reach hipfire. Reduce accuracy when hipfiring the Eye of Reach. Under pressure, you can still get lucky with a hip-fired Eye of Reach shot. However, at mid to long range, this is significantly reduced. So previously, the Eye of Reach did actually have variation in where the shot would land. However, it wasn't really that much. And, yeah, for quite a good distance, you could still reliably hit. Yeah, so they said they've reduced the hipfire accuracy of it, so at longer ranges, you should miss more often than not. However,
after the campfire at the fishing camp of the West Shores.
However, I only really use it at really close ranges that way anyway, so yeah.
Oh, it's so dark. It's so dark.
East by southeast.
Weapon knockback. Flintlock and Eye of Reach shots will no longer apply knockback to enemies hit. Cutlass and Blunderbuss, however, will still retain their ability to knock back players. Skeletons wielding Pistol, Blunderbuss, and Eye of Reach have also had their ability to knock back players removed. Weapon reload improvements. Sounds like I'm going to be attacked. I really like this sound in the background. Geez, that'll make my stream better as well. With my alt tabbing. I like my alt tab. Good work, guys. I found the chest. Everyone saw. I put in all the hard work.
Oh, skull.
Nice. There's a silver cup here, too.
Oh, cool.
And we have a gunpowder barrel as well.
Okay.
Next heading.
Yeah, so you don't get your combo when you miss, but yeah, you don't lose movement, which is real nice with your sword. I like that a lot. Okay, what else? Weapon reload improvements.
You don't what?
Following the recent changes to the Eye of Reach, now both the Flintlock and Blunderbuss reload the moment the hammer is pulled. This allows players to sprint sooner when reloading without restarting the animation.
Oh yeah, what you're doing right there, that's very useful.
So what do you mean you don't lose your combo?
Oh no, you lose your combo. You don't lose your speed. So when you missed before, it would kind of mini stagger you and you wouldn't move your normal speed.
What were the sales?
With your weapon swing. But now you move full speed even when you miss.
What are you guys doing?
You don't get your combo, but...
That's very productive.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't lose speed, which is good. That'll definitely help swords in PvP, and just in general. Alright. Bullet projectile speed. Bullets fired from a blunderbuss or Eye of Reach now travel faster through the air, providing more predictable accuracy at range. So that'll make it easier to hit your Eye of Reach shots. Because you won't have to lead the target as much. Weapon damage fall off. Bullet damage no longer decreases over distance. Eye of reach damage reduced.
We got 3 skellies, 1 normal, 2 plants.
Oh, that's the sleep you mean. Well, there's also one north.
Oh yeah, over there. I see that one too.
Northeast. Oh, you meant that one, yeah.
Reduce eye of reach damage by a small amount to ensure this weapon's damage is balanced following the improvements to bullet speed and damage fall off. So they probably had more damage on the eye of reach before because the damage had damage fall off, so that would make it better over...
I always did that one.
I bet you they took away those railings so people can't, like, hide as easily.
That's what I was thinking initially as well.
Can lunge easier.
Yeah. I was thinking the hiding thing at first myself,
you jump on them?
So the Eye of Reach, we'll have to test it, but the Eye of Reach may do...
If you're at the captain's wheel, can you see me?
Relatively the same damage to the pistol now. At all ranges.
I can see your arm, but just a little bit, like I wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I could see a tiny bit of your hand,
Probably.
but you'll be hard pressed to notice just offhand.
But like, the rest of a crew is gonna be up here all the time, you know, they'd see me right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no longer a tuck spot up front.
Cheers for that. I did spell update wrong. It was an impromptu title. So yeah, there's a fair amount of new stuff, Olmac. I'll just link the patch notes. So they got a fair amount of weapon balancing changes, so basically...
I love how, like, I'm basically doing everything and you're just beefing.
Basically, they've increased the delay between switching and firing. So double gunners takes more time to do, but is still faster than a reload. The sword no longer slows you down when you don't hit anything, so that's really nice. As well as range things, so the sniper and the blunderbuss
really nice.
projectiles are faster now, so you'll have to lead your shot less, which is nice. But they removed all range fall-off damage, so as a result they've readjusted the sniper rifle damage. Haven't seen it against a player yet, but it's possible the damage is a lot closer to the pistol.
Aww.
Yeah, the title should be changed now.
Mermaid here.
Should be changed to update now. Cheers for letting me know.
Green mermaid.
With that.
Mermaid.
I'll get it.
Mermaid. Orange color.
Oh, they definitely changed the hip fire accuracy. I should have landed that shot and I didn't with the sniper.
Yeah, so they changed the hip fire accuracy quite a lot apparently of the sniper, so that now it's basically only accurate if you're real close, which is a good thing. We'll just have to play with and determine how widespread really is.
It might make me switch back to my pistol.
Yeah, I would actually like to use the pistol more, but I did it the other night before the weapon change and I didn't like it.
I used to start with pistol and then I realized that the sniper does more damage. So
oh wow. That was... I aimed it at the rock and it hit the floor.
Yeah. Welcome change for sure.
Cool.
Where are you?
So, what does that mean? It's less accurate?
With hip firing, it is, yeah. But it should be technically more accurate with... the blunderbuss and the sniper rifle projectiles travel faster, which will make them more accurate. So the blunderbuss, because it travels faster, the spread will take longer to happen, I assume. and the sniper rifle, it'll be
Oh,
more
so the spread's
accurate.
closer together.
For longer, I would assume, basically. We'll have to test it. Let's see. That's just my guess. I haven't actually tried it. And the sniper will be more accurate because
my
you don't
launch
have
crew
to
sniper.
lead the target as much. I'd really like it if I could use blunderbuss to take out a. It's better at sniping, worse at close range combat, which is kind of the point of the weapon anyway. But yeah, I'd like to be able to take out kegs with a blunderbuss. That's the only thing I really want to do. I say that and I just get blown up by a keg. Hey, Tight Gen Racing. Welcome back.
Oh, sorry, did I kill you? Sorry.
Did the stream title update, Ben? It should have updated by now. It's possible you need to reload the page as well. I don't think it would update dynamically without a refresh. But cheers for letting me know.
I
I
was
should be
skeleton
fixed.
and it wasn't comboing.
Oh, what?
I feel like it looks different when you take out the sniper. It's good.
I think that spread certainly is tighter because it's traveling faster. Because it was pretty damn wild before. Can I take out a keg with it though? That's the real question. I'm gonna try taking out this keg.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Actually, there's a keg here.
I'll try to take out this keg.
Where'd the keg go?
No. Still can't really do... it's better than it was before, that's for sure.
Rock the boat. Rock the boat.
Before it would... Before you could shoot at the keg from a safe distance for the explosion and like never actually explode the keg, so at least it exploded the keg after a bit. That's good. Maybe I wasn't doing good aiming because I'm not used to the blunderbuss, but giving it a try. I'm excited. If I can use the blunderbuss more as well, that would excite me.
You're just excited, boy.
Oh, it's just excited all over. Are you not excited, Butterfly?
I would be excited. Like,
Right, next island. Pointed at it. Southwest.
What? Northwest?
Southwest. We're pointed at it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The kitchen. There's a kitchen? Kitchen?
Oh,
There's a
skull
kitchen?
here still. We have a skull still.
Are you kidding me, man?
Wait for me! Wait for me! Thought Inko was gonna grab it.
really good today.
Oh. No, I was testing
Yeah, I know you were
the blunderbuss, sorry.
doing other stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I haven't noticed anything different on Middle Deck.
You're doing great. Keep pushing.
Ingo's gonna go look at his clothes again.
What you're wearing, it looks really cool with the like red and orange and green. These two colors together.
Well, it looks the same. The kitchen pot. There's what?
Turn around. Turn around, go back
Think
to
it looks
9
alright.
Ah, jeez, I never knew this existed.
What?
What?
I have no idea if that's different. You know me, Butterfly. I'm a cat. I don't notice things that aren't like important to gameplay. I don't notice non-movement.
Oh, on the shelves?
Yeah, I never knew this was
What
here.
happened?
I never knew this was here.
I don't think I've noticed that either.
I had no idea there was like a
Just like,
kitchen
oh,
here.
this definitely wasn't here. The kitchen? No, this wasn't here. No way.
No.
No, the tankard was here.
Oh.
That's stupid, right?
Doug says it wasn't there
I've never
before.
looked at that.
You know, I still wouldn't have noticed it.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't have noticed it.
Pay attention to detail.
Well, cheers for pointing that out, Michael. Oh, that would be cool. Some sort of cooking, different sorts of foods. Maybe we can eat a lot of food and then throw the food up on Butterfly.
Chicken.
How does Butterfly feel about? How does Butterfly feel about that?
Bacon.
Just no.
What? I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Just no. No. We don't throw up on Butterfly.
It could be that originally the kitchen wasn't there, and then they did add the kitchen, and now they've changed the kitchen. Maybe.
I feel like it was there.
I think buffs would be cool, but
Maybe.
I'm also kind of
I
at the
don't
same
know, I feel
time
like
not
I've
sure
seen it
if it
before.
goes with their design philosophy. Because,
Wait, we're too far out still.
I can't steer the ship all by myself.
cooking buffs would definitely
Steven, but
favor
we're out too far still.
experienced players.
We're going into the wind, so we're slow to begin with.
Other people would have noticed. I just wouldn't notice, because yeah, I'm like a cat. I only notice motion in terms of video games. I only notice things that are important to gameplay.
I've seen cats get scared by cucumbers sitting behind them, and that's not motion.
Apparently, cucumbers look like snakes. I learnt that from Rick and Morty. Who says TV is not educational?
Oh, yes.
No,
Right,
this
what do we got
isn't,
here?
this isn't the new game mode, Boogie.
Chests. North.
We're currently doing the
north is
event
to the
quest.
right.
And that will give us the ability to buy the new ship liveries, but that's it. Hey, Jason Hendry, how you doing? Wait, let me climb up here.
Wait, why did... I guess we have a riddle here, too. Yeah, we do. From a bottle.
No, there's not a new game mode. The next game mode coming out is Arena, and yeah, it should be coming out in a month or so, I guess.
Oh, in a month? Huh.
Yeah, the PC one is, Jaren. Apparently, the console players only had to download 10 gigabytes.
Yeah.
The original Xbox is only 10.
Okay.
The Xbox One X
has
like,
the extra textures.
A little more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it can do the 4K, so the cert needs to scale a bit higher.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Still not as much as a computer, though.
Well, like I was saying before, the extra textures, one, don't like do anything different, and two, even if they did, are pointless. For this game anyway, because of the art style. But we get them anyway.
Right, it's like cartoony.
Yeah.
You don't need texture if it's cartoony.
Yeah.
Right, so we got one left, and the riddle. What's the riddle? Find the dead tree far below the bridge.
They're half the download size, that's for sure. Yeah, so there isn't a new
you
game
guys?
mode.
Yeah, right.
The new game mode's the next update. We do have a new build rat quest though, so we've got the mercenary voyages with a grand total of
9 paces south.
1 commendation. Which is currently the quest that we're doing. You can buy the quest from Duke in the tavern for 5 doubloons. And then you can do the quest. So it seems to have given us, what, 4 quests or something?
Yeah, half of an Athena, basically.
Yeah, and they seem to be decent quality ones as well, so we're getting a decent amount of chests and stuff.
It's all captain's chests and stuff.
Yeah, and also good quality chests. We just got a normal chest then because that was a Grey voyage.
Message in a bottle.
Yeah, message in a bottle voyage. But yeah, so it looks like it's what, 3 or 4 premium loot quests as part of this new build rat quest journey thing. Oh, Pine Needle's the last one. Oh, that one's a Marauders, is it?
I think we have a. I think we have skeletons here too. I was hearing skeleton music.
Oh.
Crooked Mass.
Yeah, we're at Crooked Mass. Yeah. Good call. Good call.
I need us found him.
They're not the quest ones though. Yeah, this sword play, doing the sword faster, movement faster is nice. Not the actual sword being faster, but your movement while using the sword being faster. When you miss. We're not sure yet, Jaren. I would assume that we would have to buy them with doubloons. So that's the assumption I'm going on at the moment, but yeah, we're not sure yet. Find out in probably another 10-ish minutes or something, I guess, when we finish this quest chain.
Alright, here's other chest. You get the 2 chests at like the very beginning.
Yeah, I put them on the ship already.
I'm gonna need sub me carry.
Possibly the best bit about this sword buff is that when you've killed something and you accidentally do the extra hit, you're not semi-staggered after doing that. That potentially gives pirates a lot more survivability against waves of skeletons.
Oh, there's skellies here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just killed it.
Nico, do you have the skull?
I do, yeah. It's done.
Oh, alright.
It's just the one captain.
And you said there's another chest, Pine Needles?
There's a Mars chest, yeah, like in the middle.
Oh yeah, I see it.
See it there?
Yep, got it. We can leave now. We got Kraken's Fall, whatever that is.
I think Kraken's Fall... Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's pretty close. Southeast.
Yeah, everything's been nice and close for this.
Yeah,
Did the skull noise get louder? I feel like the whisper got louder.
It might have.
Because you can, like, hear him upstairs now.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, I can hear it. I don't think I could hear it before.
No, definitely not.
Modding.
You could line that entire shelf and not be able to hear him.
Yeah.
You hear him right when you were like holding him, pretty much.
Yeah, and you could be right next to them and they wouldn't make the noise either, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the southeast.
Yep.
That's weird. Is it just me? Because every time I look into the captain's quarters from a bit away, there's this shiny light. And it's really annoying.
Saw it too.
Shiny light.
Some bug fixes that need to happen. Yeah, it's like making the carpet shine. From right here.
Yeah.
What sort of shine? Is it doing it on my screen?
Yeah, it's like a bright light. You don't see that?
No, it's not.
It's not doing it on my screen?
On your screen.
What if I up my graphic settings?
Well, now does it do it? Yeah, it still does it, with the light off even. Southeast, yeah, left. That's like pretty much straight east.
I think we had a crying chest. Did we have one yesterday? I think. I'm not sure. Hey, Louise. Sorry, I probably butchered that name. On Mixer. Oh yeah, it was bright, but when I adjusted my settings, even though I put them back down, now it's normal. Maybe the lighting is getting stuck on the carpet. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, there's two shinies there.
Mermaid. Oh, there's a captain here as well.
Yep.
I mean, captains.
Yeah, this sword change is really nice. I can definitely tell I can move faster more of the time. Hey, A-Lab 12, a la B12. They did... They've delayed how long it takes between shooting with switching weapons. They've made the sword combat nicer insofar as now when you miss an attack like this, you don't get semi-staggered. They've reduced the damage on the Eye of Reach, removed all fall-off damage, but increased the shot speed, the travel speed of Blunderbuss and Eye of Reach bullets, which will allow you to hit shots easier with the rifle, and will tighten up the spread on the Blunderbuss a bit. With the Eye of Reach, they've also drastically reduced the accuracy of the hip shot. So I was firing at a rock, like from this distance, and it was hitting the ground there. So that's vastly changed. I'm trying out the Blunderbuss for the moment, seeing if I can live with this for a bit. Because I tried the Blunderbuss the other day, but I just couldn't do it. Because you can't take out barrels with it, so it's like, why bother?
Oh wait, does he have the skull on board?
I just killed a captain and got a skull.
Got on board?
Not yet. They removed the knockback from the sniper and the pistol, I think, for players, and they removed all knockback from skeletons. Blunderbuss and Cutlass still have knockback. What else do they do? Oh.
At Kraken's Vulture, right?
We got... I don't know, it's straight ahead.
So...
And you're gonna want to get in nice and close, because we're gonna have cargo.
Hey, John Dog.
But she's on the east side, so wrap around the other side of the island.
The flintlock and blunderbuss start reloading faster, basically as soon as you fire, just like the sniper apparently did, but the flintlock and blunderbuss didn't. Morning, John Dog.
Shipwreck over
How you
there.
going?
Yeah, we gotta go to the other side.
So apparently new players will be informed basically on the basic gameplay loop of the game. You know, so like going to the dudes and doing stuff. One really nice change I immediately noticed was that my sound, when I alt-tab, so you can see I'm alt-tabbing with my controls, and you can see the game sound is not being interrupted, so it's now got sound in the background for PC, which is really good for someone like me. Is that actually a setting now? So there's now
that's what you mean. Loot and Penelope's on the other.
There's a relatively large delay between switching weapons and firing. So you can see that's as fast as I could do the follow-up shot for the
rowboat there.
The gun. So double gunning is still a thing, however instant double gunning is not a thing anymore. So you will certainly get a chance to dodge the follow-up shot. Oh, they've got show nameplates above other crews. That's been disabled. You can choose to disable that, apparently. There you go.
Yeah, streamer mode.
I don't really care about that, to be honest.
Why would you do that?
I guess it'd be kind of
If you can't see the nameplates, then it's harder to spot them, isn't it?
That as well. To be honest, I prefer to see the nameplates.
What happens with like Summit is like people want to try and kill him, so they see the nameplates of other people and try and join their game.
You would have to be quite big to do it. And to be honest, like,
yeah,
it's like, it's not like you can effectively stream snipe where he's going to exactly shoot you, you know? It'll help you find him. Killing him is a different
but you can
thing.
Just find where he is on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Manic Gecko.
I don't know where we should go.
Yeah, we got room, John Dog, if you want to join.
If we have silks, we won't be able to get them dryly over here.
Oh my god.
On the other side, though. Maybe I'll go get that and bring it around.
One of the updates is the ocean crawler cannons. Improved the layout of the ocean crawler cannons to improve the line of sight while using in combat. There's a keybind for toggle HUD.
That's a far fall.
You can quickly remove the UI for beautiful screenshots.
Riddle here too. Find the hunter's grave.
Oh. There we go. They did change it. They did change it, Alex.
Hunter's grave.
One of the updates is what's that whisper? You can now hear stationary bounty skulls when they're close by.
Yeah, I'll get the silks with the rowboat.
Silk. Bottles.
Dang. A lot of silks.
And bottles.
Oh, we got a final chapter.
Oh, final chapter.
Yeah, it's
back to the original island we were at.
It's basically half an Athena's.
Yeah.
That one should be
exactly half.
Over a mini Athena's. Yeah, Sunken Grove. To the northwest. Floating treasure. Significantly increase the speed that treasure floats to the surface.
Backwards started.
After being released in deep water. So
bring the rowboat around for the silks.
I'll get the bottles. Yeah.
So spending less time waiting for treasure to surface is good.
But there's 3 X's on the final map.
There is. So they've made ghost meg sightings more frequent. So maybe we'll actually be able to find the Shrouded
How
Ghost.
Max?
Yeah, they've just got
That was
like
the one
1% increase.
it just says a ghost
1% would be plenty.
on the waves. Rumors of a pale beast in the waves have been circulating heavily, with sightings becoming slightly more frequent as it's grown in its infamy. Oh, the Kraken.
Had that yet?
The Kraken will now take it easier on sloops.
I knew.
Did I have Jawn Dog on Xbox?
No, what?
Krakens are easy in sloops.
Pretty sure I've played with Jawn Dog before.
What did you
Krakens are
say?
taking it
Krakens were what?
easier on sloops.
Oh, alright.
It's still, you can
But
still
they
hear
weren't
me,
incredibly hard
right?
to begin with. You need to kill like less legs and stuff anyway.
Oh, I can't invite Jawn Dog. Why can't I invite Jawn Dog?
Should we deliver these?
I don't seem to be able to invite you for some reason, Jawn Dog. Wait, I didn't want to go into a party. I think that's not the thing I wanted. Yeah, I don't think party was the thing I wanted. I invite you to the game. I can't. It's not letting me invite him to the game.
You don't want a party?
Does if he's in my party, that allows him to join? Oh no, here he is. Okay.
You gotta fight.
Brave.
Oh, you're right.
How do I leave an Xbox party? My network settings are blocking party
Okay, let's
chat.
go to Shipwreck Bay first.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. The schools really are loud.
Yeah, so apparently that's intentional. Apparently the skull